Nĩĩtanyĩtwo kũnyita itemi hambatano-inĩ ithatũ cia kĩũrata bũrũri-inĩ wa Mauritius, na kũrĩa mũthĩ wa rũciũ nĩguo imwana ici ikoha thabarĩ yao thutha wa gũkorwo marikĩte meharĩria-inĩ kĩharo-inĩ kĩa M-Pesa Foundation kiumia gĩkĩ. Kũringana na nyabara wa Stars nowe Engine Firat, hambatano ici nĩ cigũteithia athaki gũkũria taranda ciao. Firat ningĩ akĩongerera kuga atĩ bũrũri wa Kenya nĩ mũrathime na iheo, no ĩndĩ gũtirĩ na thikauti cia kũmathana na iheo ici. Ningĩ orĩtie athaki gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ gũkorwo na iroto cia gũthaka nja wa gĩtarũ kĩa Africa.
First about the camp, we start in a good way. Everybody knows about the difficulties we have, but still we have. So I hope after the visit of the sport minister yesterday that some problems will start to be solved so that we can look in a more positive way in our future. So about the team, there are two parts. One part is comparing to the last match against Iran. 5 players from the first 11 will be not with us. So it's one part is a little bit disappointing for me as coach, because of course you want to have more time with the same players to use to play together. But on the other side, I try always to see everything positive, and therefore there are a lot of new players who can use this chance, and we work on it. And I hope that the players understand this and they go on and use this chance to be prepared and to show themselves that they are ready for the next challenges who are coming up.
For some of them who are just getting in, who are back in the first thing to show what they are capable of and be part of the plans moving on. From now till November, when the competitive bids to the players in the World Cup starting, what are you expecting to see from these players that maybe well for the future?
So, like I said also before, I'm not thinking for the day. I have to think for the future, and I'm not only thinking for the World Cup qualifiers. We have the AFCON qualifiers, and I think I have to concentrate on some groups. This is one group, is the players who are on the top of their level, who can play or help the national team now at the moment. At the same time, these boys we have a lot of players who are under 23, and therefore one part of our story is also, for example, in end of July we have the Chekafa tournament, so where the boys also can show themselves, also can get international experience, so that in the moment we need them, that it will be ready. Otherwise, you know, it's like you put them in a cold pool and it gets can get problems for them. So therefore, our program is on long term. So we are focusing on players where we know that they will happen in the future. And I mentioned, for example, last time also I will mention again, for example, Timothy Uma, who is, in my eyes, a very big talent. It was me who put him in this team. So, but I give him now the time to adapt totally to Swedish football, because Timo, we need the next 10-15 years for Kenyan football, not now. So I need to give him the time that he can adapt totally to his team, to come to the level where he can help us more. And there we have a lot of players like this, where we wait and help them, try to help them, that they come to a level that we will be happy in future with them. So therefore, a tournament like this is for me a chance to see on the field also if they're able under stress. You know, this is a different point. If you play in a league good, but under stress in the national team, how they can perform, how they can adapt, and then we will see. I'm hopeful for the boys, and it's a chance for them, and I hope they will take it.
Coach, are you looking forward to replace the injured players?
We have to, but I have no time to complain or to start to cry. It's not my way. So, and this means for other players who will have to take the chance for it. So, of course, we lost a lot of very experienced and important players like Joseph Okumo, Brian Mandela, like Masoud Juma, which has a lot of effect of the team. So, but it doesn't matter. We have to go on, and the other ones have to take the responsibility and to bring something for the team.
Will you use the players that have been training, or you call other players that were not included in your farm?
No, you know, the first squad I announced, there will be no change. This means I will not go on to think for other players. These players who are here, they will travel and they will have to choose their chance. I give them the better they take the shirt but they have to give it also back. So this way. So, like I said, I'm not complaining. This is a chance for the boys, and for me a chance to see how many players I can count on when the real important match starts. And so let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, of course. We took one assistant coach more. Kenan is a very experienced coach. He was the head coach in the Super League of Turkey in Denizli. He knows me very well. He knows what I'm thinking, what to do. Plus, he knows also very well in how in developing of young players. So his job will be not only the A national team, it will be also to bring a structure in all our youth national teams so that we have a real program for the future. So then we have more. We have also a new physiotherapist here. So because in this point I was not happy, we have to adapt more to professional ways. This means more professional machines and everything what can help the team to recover and also to come back after injury. So therefore we put more up in this, and we have also a new team manager who is very experienced in international football. Why? Because I believe that it's not enough to be only team manager on the team. You have to bring also new relations international to our side to open more for international football, because till now we are very close. We are very close. Our world is still Tanzania, Uganda, that's all, East regions. And we have to learn to put name more out, to be more known, not only Olunga, we have to have more play all around who can represent the country. And this is one of the steps we want to do also. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Based on what you've seen, how far do you feel this team?
I really don't know. You know why I don't know? It's the first time in my life that I have it, because in Kenya the problem is not scouting. I don't know whom I will find tomorrow. It's very strange, you know. In other countries, you know, from the U16 on, you know, have an overview about all talents and everything. But here you don't have. So in the next moment, somebody, for example, now Moses. 2 months ago, nobody knows him. So for me, it's confusing in this moment. And therefore I said, even here, it's a problem, it's two-sided. Messi can be born here in Kenya, nobody will find him. Or tomorrow, he can be directly in front of us. So this is all about luck. So therefore, I really don't know the real potential we have, because there's no limit. I don't know. So our problem is how we can use this potential. And this is the main problem Kenyan football had in the last, I don't know how many decades. I have. I'm not feeling it. Don't escape. Because sometimes I get really confused here, really confused. The last time in the camp, don't remember, there was a goal-getter #1, and he was not in the final squad, yes? So, and everybody wrote something about insult to the country, blah, blah, some racist comment. We had all show we had. So now I'm looking around. Elvis Rupia has 10 goals, less penalties, more assists. Therefore, Elvis is one step ahead, yes? Statistics shows it. He's not invited, but I don't read any word. Not even one word. Of course we all know why, who organized this, of course we know. But somebody has also sometimes to put the finger in this thing. You know? Put the finger on it and ask who organized it, who made it, who wants that we have bad atmosphere here. So this is some points we have to clear up for the future too. And even then somebody, I was so laughing when in the first day Benson came to me and I explained to him about some parts where he has to grow up, you know, how he can be better, because he's a talented young boy. People forget it, he's not ready. He needs time, he needs to learn, it's his first season. And then directly also what he spoke with him. I tell you also what he spoke, what I spoke with him, not only him, also with other players from Gor Mahia. They have to understand where they are. Gor Mahia is a big club with a big history. It's a powerhouse in Africa.
Mwena-inĩ wake captain wa Harambee Stars Michael Olunga akiuga atĩ mena mwĩhoko mũnene gũkorwo makĩandĩkithia maumĩrĩra mega gũkũ akĩrega kwaria mũno igũrũ rĩa mũhuhu wa gũthakĩra irabu cia Rũraya.
Mika, merudi tena, another friendly match heading away to Mauritius. 3 games you guys are going to play. How is the team looking ahead of that game, and how important are they friendly matches for the national team?
First of all, it's great to be back. It's an honor, of course, to represent Kenya at this international level. And now it's another different assignment, four-nation tournament in Mauritius. So we want to use it as a build-up, and preparation for now the World Cup qualifiers and the Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers that are going to start at the end of the year. It's a fairly new squad, a lot of fresh faces in the team, and I think it's a good way also and an opportunity for players who have been really performing well, especially in the local league, to get a feel level. And it's going to be a good blend, and hopefully you're going to post good performances.
What are some of the lessons that you take, and what some of the key areas that you guys will be looking to improve, because it's not
Of course, against Iran, friendly against an opponent who was just in the recent last World Cup edition. Fantastic game we played. I believe we really learned a lot from our opponents, and we were better in the better parts of the game. But at international level, you can't afford to miss concentration, especially in the last minute. We conceded with 2 set pieces. I think it's an area that we are really working hard, especially these fine details at international level. They make the difference. So we are trying to work on that, and concentration, especially at the beginning of the game and the game. But otherwise, it was a good platform for a lot of people to showcase to the world what they are made of.
There's a lot of talking here about your next move. Probably, are you taking it easy? Are you already thinking about your next move?
I can't say so much, because now the season, for me, I take it as a good time to relax, after a hard season, for us in Qatar. Of course, it was fantastic winning 3 top scorers in 3 different competitions. I feel amazing. I feel I really did a great job. But I don't like to speculate a lot of things. I love to live. What I can only control what is within my jurisdiction, which is playing football. So at the end of the day, whatever happens behind the scenes between the clubs or the management, it's beyond my control. So for now, I'll just take my holiday easy, try to focus on the national team, work hard. After, let's see what happens.
Is it exciting to you that very big teams are after your signature?
Well, with big performances, what do you expect? That's what you expect when you do good season, so the best will come. So let's wait and see what will happen. I don't want to speculate anything, but at the end of the day, it feels amazing. When these clubs are on your radar, then it means you're doing something fantastic.
There is a feel of it being a fresh project from a national team perspective, especially after the trouble that the country has been through, going through the ban and whatnot. But there is a feel about it being a fresh project ahead of maybe the World Cup qualifiers and then the AFCON 2025 and the 2027 qualifiers. As captain, how are you relishing the challenge of being part of something fresh in terms of, and do you feel that the country can actually make strides, especially having gone through the demeanor that we went through?
Well, like you said, like what you said, it's a fairly new squad that is coming in, trying to put in new faces. Also, it takes time at the national level, just a one-day project. You have to build up something, so also it requires a lot of patience. But as the captain, I feel we have the quality, we have the potential. We've seen great players coming from Kenya. We've played We played big matches, we played in big competition, the last one being the AFCON. And it was compiled of all the Kenyan players and the Kenyan fraternity. So I believe we have the potential and what, just with good preparation starting early, that the standoff, between the FKF and the government, it's a new chapter that we are looking forward to. And I believe we have whatever it takes to qualify to this major international competition, and that should be, I think, the bare minimum for Kenya going forward. We will try to give our level best as senior players to try and guide the young boys and make it a smoother path and an easier way for even the upcoming ones in the future.
Olunga, will you be willing to play again?
Well, like I've said, I think I've already answered that question. For now, I just want to focus in the national team. I want to give my level a tough season. The best that you can do now is I try not to think so much about football because I've played football for 9 months consecutive. So this moment, I will do my part, which is playing football. The rest, then let's see what happens.
Kiagi onao matinatigwo na thutha na kuheana mawoni mao kuria monekanire gukorwo mena mwihoko wa gukorwo makiandikithia maumirira mega ria megukorwo magithaka hambato ni ici cia kiurata.
First of all, tunasikia poa kurudi back. Niko na faces sahi, and like we're just looking forward to play football, and that's it. We're glad we came back, seeing new faces, also some players that were here last game, so it's good.
Kuelekea Mauritius, tournament ya timu hii, labda malengo ya timu maybe serious qualifiers.
Of course, tuko na game tatu, of which ni important kwetu. Kwangu individually, like I'm just looking forward to give 100%, And for the boys, also the same. I think we're excited to play the game again, and yeah, so you're looking forward for it.
When you since the 21 in Uganda, we here our team at the time when the former captain how excited are you about the challenge? We feel
Yeah, actually, I was looking, after him because he's a good player. Everybody knows him, and when they call me, and they say like we're gonna give you this opportunity, I was excited, and I was like, yeah, this is my time now, just come and do my best and see what's gonna happen.
And how are you approaching the challenge since the health initially you were playing and eventually when you are officially registered, we've seen from the outset that you've been making the bench a couple of times but not getting much playing. How challenging has it been in your first season?
So actually, it has been challenging because where I came from, I used to play, always. Then when I went to Philadelphia, I was like sitting on the bench, sometimes also not in the roster. So it was a big challenge, even mentally, physically. I was discouraged at some point, but I was like, okay, this is my job at the end of the day. I must be focused and, just wait for the right time. Even if it's 1 year, like, I don't mind. The only important thing is about me, like, just work hard. Then definitely my time will come.
How was the challenge?
I feel good, we have great people here, great personalities, and also, Michael as a captain, he always helped everybody, even if you're from local or from international. So, I'm enjoying everything, so it's good.
Do you see us qualifying for something major? 2025 is coming, qualifiers for the World Cup as a team. Do you see us?
Yeah, of course. We just come here with we are hoping and we are trusting ourselves. So now we're just, trying to make the team first of all, and we will see. But at the end of the day, we have that in our head. When we are playing, we always give 100%, and the rest God will do it. So yeah. It is. We'll see the group first of all, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because nowadays football, anybody can win against anybody. So as long as you stay disciplined and do your part, then everything is possible.
Umuthi niguo muthenya wa mwisho wa gwika mehaririria ni amu njamba ici cia Stars itanyitwo gugathie bururi-ini wa Mauritius na kuria matanyitwo guthaka hambatano ithatu cia kiurata magitongorio ni Captain Michael Olunga na kuria guku tukamendithiria uhotani mwega ni amu aingi ao makiri na mwihoko ati thiini wa hambatano icio ithatu ni magakorwo makihiukia uhotani. Handu-ini ha Three Stones TV riakwa ni Kamau wa Shege. Timu ya bururi ya Harambee Stars ni itanyitwo kunyita